Hi guys, this is Ranjit, and in this video let's do the unboxing and have a first look at this Moto G9 power smartphone. And this is sort of a entry level mid-range Android smartphone. And as you can see, the big thing is that it says that this one has that 6000 milliamp hour battery. That's why we have the power name, and it says that has a triple camera setup. Interestingly, it has a 64 megapixel camera and a 6.8 inch screen, it says. And regarding the pricing, guys, I don't know the exact pricing because I'm unboxing it about 3 days before the launch. Here the pricing is sort of wrong. It says made in India. It's showing a very high price. I think so. I don't know the exact pricing. It should be around 12,000 or slightly lower than 12,000. What I'll do is, when I know all the details about the pricing, I'll add that in the description. Let's open this up, and it says again, Motorola is like actually putting on this protector, pre-installed kind of a thing. And this is again also plastic, guys. This is the Motorola logo. I think so. This should be the fingerprint scanner. Let's remove this one. And again, a big screen device, 6.8 inch screen. We have a punch hole camera. Let's look at what else do we get. Then we come back to the device. So this is nothing. We get a SIM ejector tool, small manual, guys, basic stuff. This should be the USB Type-C, Type-C cable to Type-A that we are having. And this is a Motorola branded charger. Let me just open this to see the wattage rating of the same. So let's just put this back and let's look at this handset itself. And again, it's a big handset, as you can see, 6.8 inch screen that we are getting. On the top, we have a secondary noise cancellation microphone. I'm happy to see that they are bundling a secondary noise cancellation microphone, because I've seen in some of the budget oriented phones around 10,000-12,000 they skip that. We have the 3.5mm headphone jack over here, and here we have the power on off, the volume, and the power on off button. Though it's plastic, the build quality looks nice, guys. And bottom, the vent for the speaker, Type-C port. This will be your main microphone. And here again we have one more key. I am assuming this might be the Google Assistant key. And this is your SIM card tray. Let's see what's the configuration. By the way, guys, it comes only in one configuration as far as I know, 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage. So let's see. Let's just open this up. They should have actually given a triple slot, guys. So it's a hybrid slot that we are getting. It's a missed opportunity. They should have given a proper dual SIM with micro SD, but this is what we're getting. It's a hybrid solution that we're getting. Then we have that triple camera. Interestingly, this one has a 64 megapixel camera. I was not expecting that, but the other two cameras are just 2 megapixel depth and 2 megapixel macro. Instead of that, I would say if it had a wide angle lens, it would have been a lot better, but that's what you're getting. The fingerprint scanner, front facing, is supposed to be 16, and let me just power it on, guys. And by the time it actually boots up and I set it up, here is a configuration overview. This Moto G9 Power is having a 6.8 inch HD plus display. It has the Snapdragon 662 SoC, which is octa-core chipset. Then we have 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage. Interesting thing is that this also has NFC and carrier aggregation. Moving to the camera, we have a triple rear facing camera. Main camera is 64 megapixel. Then we have a 2 megapixel macro and a 2 megapixel for depth. Moving to the front facing camera, it's a 16 megapixel. It also supports 2.4 and 5 GHz Wi-Fi band and comes with that massive 6000 milliamp hour battery. So guys, I've set up this device, so let's have a closer look at the same now. And again, guys, because it's a Motorola device, very close to stock Android, almost stock, I would say. As you can see, left you get the Google pane, and here you get all the apps, and again all the toggles. One interesting thing is that, as I've told you, it does have NFC, and also it does have carrier aggregation, so that's actually nice. And almost stock experience apart from a Motorola specific app. For example, you have this Moto app for Moto display and Moto gestures and all those things, and it has those Moto gestures. For example, if you double chop, the flashlight comes on, and if you just twist, the camera switches on. So you have those actually helpful features even on this one. Apart from that, not a lot of bloatware. Facebook is pre-installed. It also has FM radio, so if you are a person who likes FM radio, that option is there. Apart from that, as you can see, almost stock Android experience. That's what I like with Motorola phones, even in this budget range. they don't have any ads or any unnecessary stuff, spyware or whatever you call that. So that's nice. And let's look under the hood. If I go over here, it's still a 720p HD plus screen, guys. I wished it was a 1080p, but again, this is what we are getting. It's a okay, decent quality screen. And if I go to the display, we do have the auto brightness. I've disabled it, but that's what we have. And it's a what do you say, normal display, 60 Hertz that we are getting. I'm using the full gestures. As you can see, again, very close to stock Android experience that you're getting. And storage, guys, I haven't installed anything yet. Out of that 64, we should get about 48.3 gigabytes of space available to us. So that's what we have. And because it's having the 6000 milliamp hour battery, and with that Snapdragon 662 SoC, the battery life should be actually really good on this device. Easily about 2 odd days you should get. So that's regarding the UI on this one. Let's also check the fingerprint scanner. This is the fingerprint scanner, so let's check that. First time I used it, it's a little bit slow. It takes about a second, guys. As you can see, I clicked it, and yes, so I'm just doing it. I'll show you. I click it. So it takes about, let me do it again. I'm just clicked. So yeah, about half a second it is taking. It's not a deal breaker, but hopefully with the OT update, they can speed this up, I'm hoping. And again, clean UI that you're getting. That's the one of the main reasons that you'll go with this if you like that almost close to stock, no ads and all these things. And definitely it's a big device at 6.8 inches. But again, might be good for media consumption and stuff. Let's see the speaker. I'm also curious. How is the speaker on this? Let's just maximize the volume. Let's just...
What is Cred, you ask? Cred is a unique platform on which I manage all of my credit cards.
So it's just playing
it reminds you to pay your credit card bill so you never miss your due date. And paying your credit card bill is super.
Let's just play one of my own videos.
Lucknowi ho ya Hyderabad,
and it's loud.
biryani aaj hi starting at rupees 149.
So let me just... So actually speaker, if you noticed, is actually loud. It's a single speaker, but decently loud. But now let's also look at the cameras on this one. I'm curious, they gave us 64 megapixel on this one, and let's just fire it up. Let me just bring its box. Let me see. I love, and typical, what do you say, Motorola interface that you're getting. So tap to focus is there, and you can adjust even the exposure. Again, it's not instant, guys. When you click, it's taking about half a second. And if you click here, it goes to macro. It doesn't have a wide angle, but yeah, if you click here, you can go in that macro mode. And if I go over here, here are the other modes that it has. It also has the night vision. And even that full res 64 megapixel, you can go with this one. Here, let's look at the front facing camera now. This is the front facing camera. This actually looks nice, the 16 megapixel. This is an artificial light, but still looks good. And you have some modes over here, flash, and I'm pretty sure you can even invoke the portrait mode. Yes, we have the portrait mode even with the front facing camera. Here the samplers actually look good, but let me actually test it a little bit more. So there is some delay, so hopefully with an update it fixes that. So here are some of the samples taken with this one so that you have a better idea regarding the camera. So these were the samples taken with the rear facing camera, and as you can see in outdoor conditions, it actually does a pretty decent job, and outdoor situation it does a good job. This is a regular shot, and in 2x there is some weird issue. As you notice, again this is 1x and again this is 2x. So I would say don't use the zoom functionality, but in regular shots, as you can see, I did not have any issue with this camera. And now moving to close-up shots, it's 2 megapixel macro. So these are some of the samples. So it's just a 2 megapixel macro, can't expect too much. Now moving to indoor lighting conditions, here I was surprised. As you can see, these shots actually came out pretty good considering they were shot in completely artificial lighting, and even the white balance and the color accuracy was good. Now moving to human subjects, I noticed slight softness, but overall I would say in terms of color reproduction, it actually did a pretty good job. And as you can see, the portrait mode does a very good job. Now moving to front facing camera, yes, this slight softness and artificial lighting, and these were taken in portrait mode. So guys, that's it for now for the unboxing and first look at this Moto G9 power. So what do you guys think about this device? Do let me know in the comments section below. Certainly I would say if you are a person who's looking for a smartphone with the huge battery and you want that close to stock Android experience without any ads and stuff, you can have a look at this one. But what do you guys think about the same? Do let me know in the comment section below. Anyways guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care guys.